Hello, welcome back to another episode of Kerbin Space Program. I've forwarded to just about the place where we are going to capture the Mun Rover mission. Aside from these two Moon missions, I believe, let's see, this one I don't need. This one we also don't need anymore. There will be a guess that's a Minmus resupply craft and another burn of the Minmus satellite mission. Oh, that's the re-entry of that, and then the re-entry of some another group of solar orbit training Kerbals. But before that, let's execute the capture burn of this Mun Rover. And thankfully our comms network is in good order. Let me check that actually. What? Close. Do not remove. Oh, that wasn't good. Circular is at Periapsis place. Yes, create. And execute. Just in case we are losing connection here. So, flight computer, show me. Yes, maneuver executing. Can be removed, this can be removed. Well. Yep, good thing we did that. We lost connection. I really need to fix that engine. It's the old Kingfisher here. And we have connection back. So we can kill this. Now let's see. Connections running through the polar satellite. I would like to have a more stable connection for landing. So let's see. There's a satellite. And there's the station. And we are actually in a lower orbit, so we will catch up a little bit. Where do we want to land this? We could try to land near this one, or this one. Anything else we have here? No, I guess not. I'm just not sure whether I will have connection if I try to land there. But let's see. Let's warp until about a quarter orbit before what there. Yeah, we have very intermittent connection, but we should have a stable link to this one now. From here on until landing, so yeah, let's go there. Set as target. Should we try to let MacJack do this? We'll quick save and try, and if it doesn't work out, we will do it manually. So let's see. Land at target. Also arm. Yeah, I don't think MacJack is actually braking. So let's get suborbital. Oh, oops. And I burned too much. So let's just have it land somewhere, I guess. Land somewhere. Go ahead. Oh well. Let's see. Or maybe, should we try to land on the original position? Let's try once more. I made a mistake. I should have let MacJeff deal with it. And again, if it doesn't work out, we can always land manually, but at least let's try it. Okay, try again. Land at target. Auto arm. Let's see whether it really does land there. Yeah, as I was afraid of, it will walk past. Right? No, it doesn't. Why does it go for this super steep re-entry? I have no idea why it's trying to go for such a steep re-entry. And also it's already predicting a major difference. It's not going to make it. Never ever. But it will land somewhere within the crater, so... Wow, and these effects are also off. Good grief. At least the engines are working. Maybe we should try to not land right on top of it. Of course, this is also at the current status a bad choice of landing spot because we will not have a lot of sunlight for the panels. Let's see, did I put an RTG on that? Doesn't look like it, nope. So it's only the panels. Of course we are not using a lot of energy, but still, once we are on the surface, it will be really tough, especially when trying to drive. Also, let's try to lock the brakes. What key was that? This one. Let's see, true altitude 600 meters. At least complete one mission, even if we fail to land, because that's not a lot of delta V left. Wow. I didn't think we would run that low on fuel. Yeah, we will be dropping the last couple of meters. Wow. 2 meters per second left. That's controls. Temperature from the moon's far side crater. Radio in anyway. Shall we try to... well, first of all, that was an awesome landing. And now maybe... try, let's see, brakes off. Play. 5 over there, and we should actually also have science data from the surface, from space. And where is the mission completion with the rover? We'll have to check that. Oh, active missions, land a rover on the moon. Oh, set vessel type, sure, that's not a problem. Except, and we completed that mission. I don't think I've ever seen a landing with only 2 meters per second left. That's quite crazy. And for some reason we are still generating a little bit of power. Not much, but a little bit. As long as we are not changing our attitude too much. Let's head slightly off to the side just in case. And we are not going to hop any more biomes from this, obviously. But hey, we've got the rover down, we got the contract completed, so now we will proceed that storyline, or mission arc, whatever you want to call it, which depends on landing a rover on the moon first and maybe not tipping over, please. That was slightly scary. Okay, I say this is a good enough spot. Definitely has also proper relay antenna here just in case, and we still do have a good connection there, although radio outages will be common. But well then, seriously still amazed at this tiny rover, but successful design. Shall we try to refill the batteries? Yeah, let's try that. Okay, batteries are full. Oh. Save this properly, and this is still a day away, but this one will be next, so let's move on. Hopefully a little bit less exciting. Well, interesting for you, but for me it's yeah, I hope it will not be as unnecessarily exciting. Of course, if you had landed this manually, you could have, the Mun Rover I mean, then you could have taken a better approach profile, which needs less delta V. Let's just execute this. Unfortunately, we are quite a bit away from the ascending descending node. Oh well. And we will also have to decide what we will do with this stage here. Maybe we will simply have the engineer disassemble it once we are docked to the station, although they will not we will not recover the material kits from it, but at least we can, whatever remaining fuel, dump it into the stations. It won't be much, but whatever. We can also dump some of the supplies, which definitely we do not need all of them. So let's see, that's a day away, so we can easily walk around there and fine-tune the closest approach to, let's say, 30 meters. Create a node, it should be, oh, there's okay for me. So let's just execute that. Small correction, and after that we should be able to dock with the station. The approach distance will be okay, relative velocity still pretty high. Really that much, okay. Then so it's probably only 0.2, let's go for 0.3. Build the rendezvous. Loading into rendering distance, physics range, and now we catch a burn. Well, not catch a burn. Rendezvous burn. Let's see, which docking port is there? Do we have any choice at all? Yeah, there's one down there and one down there. Let's go for this one. Let us target. Switch engine. Wrong direction. Also close the panels. Let's see. Well, that's the top side, so this ways and this ways. We'll need to align more like this. And more like, well, this is all over the place, what's going on here. That should be roughly okay. Let's see how well we guessed. A bit more like this, okay. As always, going for this slow approach. Easiest with docking. Maybe we can go forward a little bit faster. Right about there. And switching RCS and SAS off for the final docking. And docked. So, let's see, how much fuel is there left? Not a lot. Maybe the tanks here. Pretty much all of the station tanks are full. So there's nowhere to actually dump this fuel. Except in the recovery ship. Yeah, anyway, let's dump the fuel. I don't want these parts here. So I'll move that over there. We need to wait for a little while anyway. And Shepton can go on EVA. Let's see, can you reach from here? Yeah, disassemble this part. Don't need that anymore. Or that. Or that. Or that. Okay. And now, let's see, where do we have all of these people? Where's Klauser? Oh, Klauser's actually here, okay. Let's see, do you have a screwdriver? No, you don't. Excellent, then we can just move Shepton. Transfer to the station. And Klauser moves to the visiting vessel. Let's actually have a look at these supplies. So, procedural life support tank, this one I would like open. This one. And we move supplies out of here. Okay, where else? Okay, this one is also life support. Okay, we still have too much, so let's see. This one. And I guess now we've run out of space on this station, unless we have more things inside the is there anything? Oh, there is a screwdriver here, interesting. Okay, let's see. Actually, right, we have Klauser in here, right? Can Klauser please come on an EVA? Okay, inventory. I want this, and preferably this inventory. Yeah. Oh, there's already another screwdriver. I guess we can just bring it back. These are both full. Ah, well, you can never have too many screwdrivers on a station. Okay. You're back there, and now life support. Yeah, we can't. There's no way to offload any of this, so I guess that's it. We just now have to wait for 4 hours for these tourists. So 4 hours. add an alarm. And that is even before the Minmus capture. So let's do that. Okay, let's check to make sure that the tourists have actually completed their visit. Bring active place. The tourists to visit the station. Duration 4 hours. Why? We are Mun Station. What's going on? Oh. Hello? Let's close this for a second. This. Let's see. Yeah, we only have to recover them. The rest is taken care of for some reason. This contract viewer doesn't show it, but it says completed, so I will believe that. Now let's take care of this again. So that's our recovery vessel. Let's simplify this. Twice 47 out of there to the rest. Okay. Anything else we need to do here? I don't think so. When is the return burn? Well, we just missed it. Out there. Okay, we'll undock now. This should give us enough time, plenty of time actually, to take care of planning the maneuver. So Klausen will now say goodbye to his friends from the station. Actually, we can transmit science here. Yeah, 150 science is a lot. So everybody gets a little bit of the experience for that. I mean, in terms of Final Frontier, nobody else is counting this. 60%, it's really difficult to see behind there, but unfortunately there's, as far as I know, no way to move this message box. Like this in the old place, somewhere here. Okay, all transferred. And the station will refill the batteries, but we'll go ahead, undock now. Control from here, before that, unlock. Okay. Slight thrust of RCS, and yeah, MacJob was a little over eager to extend the panels. So let's plan for a return from the moon. And we will have to fix this anyway. The periapsis is non-existent. Maybe a little less. 35 kilometers, actually no, we will go for a higher periapsis. do a re-entry burn early. Well, okay. Yeah, 67 should be okay. Execute that. Double check we have closer and the tourists on board. Yes. Just looking whether I can still see the station, but oh, there. Okay. Should have recharged its batteries, hopefully. Oh, and we need to activate the stage. Totally forgot that. Now we will have messed up the burn by a little bit. Well, shouldn't be too much. It was a long burn to begin with. Let's accelerate this a little bit. And let's confirm the burn on the map view. Yeah, that's pretty much spot on where we wanted it anyway. So remove that. Add the, let's say, can I focus? So that's the 100 kilometer thingy. Let's say we create a node here at, that's about, get the actual periapsis. Well, whichever one it is, let's see. 3 minutes before we have 5-minute burn time, so we need to move a little bit further. Okay, just about there. And I want to change periapsis apoapsis to, let's say, 38 kilometers and 800. We should be able to reach 200. Cannot be lower than the altitude of the burn. Okay. Node. Yes, and that would be a 1100 meter burn. That's not happening. 300. 940. That's 4 minutes. We can probably shift this a little bit down. 837. Yeah, that's about right. 320. 818. That's pretty much what we have, so that's okay. We will use that. Remove this one and just use this one. Still a considerable radial component, but unless we want to burn at periapsis, that's going to happen one way or another, and this is a low thrust engine. So that's the entry burn. Okay. Back to the Space Center. we don't need that anymore. Let's see. Next up, 2 Minmus thingies. Let's actually have a look at what the MinmusSat mission node is about. Also checking any debris? No. Okay. So MinmusSat mission. That's the escape burn for return to Earth of this probe. Good. Go for this first. I was just checking the timer on the Kerbin biome scan, but that's just a little too late after this burn, so I don't think we will be able to do that in this session either. But oh well, execute whatever node there was, probably a circularization, right? Yeah. Capture burn so that we can then intercept the, well, meet up with the station. Go ahead and do that. Engines are active, good. Delta V is 335 left, that's sufficient. And I don't need data alarm. Looks like we're performing a little bit of an inclination change, yes. Actually, pretty much all of the inclination change, excellent. So now this is increasing, whatever. Okay, let's see, where are we? Oh, we want to fine-tune closest approach to 30 meters at some point in the future, and that will be our next maneuver for this mission. For that, we need to take care of this one. Okay, let's have a look. How is our connection in general here? We should be okay, I guess. Yeah, we will be okay. Although activating the engine and just having flight computer perform this burn will also not hurt. So let's do that. Delta V looks good. Will be interesting to see how much of this actually survives, because really I don't expect much more than the heat shield and the probe core to survive. We'll see. Okay, whenever node done, get rid of that. Let's have a look at Kerbin. Our current parameters here. That's a 41 kilometer. Okay, so let's shut down the engine. Do we have action groups here? Oh, we do. And arm the parachute actually. Hello, arm the parachute please. Not deploy. Okay, well, stage is in, now it's armed. Shut down the engine. Just in case we don't have connection back at Kerbin. And also, let's say right about here. This is 9-1. So, oh, let's just program it. So that's 9 days and 1 hour, and let's say 17 minutes. I want to toggle action groups. Where are my action groups? I want to toggle these and these. Oh, come on now. Oh, they toggled immediately? Why? They shouldn't have toggled immediately. They should have had signal delay. Oh well. I guess that's that done. We are on a re-entry, at least we armed the parachute. I'm really surprised by this shouldn't have happened. Okay, well then let's just set a reminder for re-entry. Now the panels will definitely burn off. Oh well, we will see what happens. A little bit annoying, this really shouldn't have happened. Normally the action groups are activated later with the signal delay. Something in remote tech wasn't doing what it's supposed to do. Anyway, I will accept it. It's not a big loss if it goes wrong. Let's actually have a look here. Available, well, no, here. Space Program HQ. Oh, okay, Land Rover on the Moon. Didn't we just do that? But we now also get this one and this one. Let's go for Minmus Rover and this actually for the unmanned, I believe, right? No, these have not. Docking port, generate power, 5 Kerbals. Do I support 5 Kerbals? No, I don't. But once I launch the first crew to it, I would. Right? Yeah, I would need to launch a crew to the station to achieve this contract, which I will probably do actually. So why not accept it? It's a 1-star contract, we have plenty of these. Yeah, let's do that. Let's not cover something. Well, we won't do recovering today. None of this, none of this. These we all have. Explore Luna, no. Lines from space around Minmus. Yeah, we will get that automatically. Surface outpost on Minmus, that's not happening. And asteroids, okay. Just trying to remember which of these I did the moon thing for. Apparently not this one. Should definitely... I'm pretty sure it was this one. Anyway, we have more work to do. So, save again. Not 7, 8. KCT biome scan set is complete. Okay. You will want to roll this out. Is it now taking 20 minutes to roll out? I don't understand. Oh, because it's heavier, of course. I don't want this. I definitely want this one. Wait, what's the time? Oh, it's already, we are running over. So unfortunately, this will be it for this episode. I will have to make a cut here. And I hope you enjoyed these couple tasks we completed. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below or contact me somewhere else on Discord or so. And I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, have a nice day.